Okay, now, like, this whole versus thing, it took an interesting turn yesterday. It was the gospel edition. It was like John P. Key versus Fred Hammond. Totally skipped out on that one. But the one that I am excited, I did. But the one I'm excited about, and no shade towards those guys, it's just, But, but the one thing I am looking forward to is, like, it looks like this Diddy and Dr. Dre thing may happen. Now, in a recent interview, talking to Fat Joe, Diddy says that he's talking about making it work, man. He was like, yo, we discussed in a master class. To be honest, the things we discussed, we need to do something great, and we need to do something for the people if we come together. I'm not sure if it's going to be the verses or what's going on, but it's definitely going to be something. So be on the lookout for that. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, they decide to do their own thing because, Diddy's never been a dude to, like, let people eat off of him. So if it's going to be anything. He also
has Revolt. So, why would you go take it to Instagram Live when you could take it to your own platform?
Or maybe they could take the whole versus thing and put that on Revolt.
Put versus on Revolt would be dope. I don't know if he, I don't know if he got the money that they're looking for. Lori,
yeah, I'm also on Revolt, guys. Thanks.
What you do on Revolt?
Lip Service is on Revolt.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay, dope. See, all in the family. Ball out. He also talked about, like right after Biggie's death, man, he went into hiding after his murder, and he was like, yo, I made Missing You the first day I got out of the house, and, it just felt good to be out. First thing, they was hiding me. Next thing, hey, let's go to the studio. So it was a weird whirlwind during that time, so there that go. Now, speaking of people who don't have beef, let's talk about French Montana. He says he has no beef with Young Thug. He doesn't want any of that smoke. It's like, hey, you're not going to come in here and call me a fool, knowing it was about something else that had nothing to do with me and Kendrick. It was whack, and I hated that it happened like that since it's Ramadan. It's my second day fasting. I want to do a positive thing here and stay out the way of trouble because at the end of the day, me, Thug, and Kendrick are 3 different artists, and I just feel like I want everybody to do their thing. Yeah, it ain't got no beef with him. It wasn't no real beef. It was a miscommunication about something, and that's that on that. Now, we was talking about that really heavy.
Know that?
Probably not. Like,
Young Thug care.
I think if he sees something with French Montana, he keeps scrolling up.
Right.
But hopefully he hears this message and that enters his ears and sits there. Last but not least, so DMX took to Instagram on Friday, just out of the blue. He's like, yo, I got an important announcement coming up. I need y'all to be there at 7. And he looked a little troubled. So I'm like, oh my God, like, what is DMX going to say? Is he going to announce that there's a new album? Is he sick? What's going on? Because, he looked very, like he had something on his heart. And what we got, taken to was church. You know what? And I'm not mad at it. Take a listen.
A lot of people are like, why don't you get on and say a prayer? Say a prayer. And the reason I didn't or haven't is because I feel like this is the time when you should learn to pray for yourself. You know what I'm saying? God has given you time away from the distractions. You gotta be on your shoe. Like that one. There are no words more powerful than the book. And your prayer, your own prayer, will do a lot better than someone else praying for you.
Okay. Yo, I mean, and that's 100, man. And like, he chilled with the people for about 30 plus minutes, man. Gave us some scripture, read from the book of Ezekiel. And let me tell you something. I say this all the time. I don't want nobody trying to tell me nothing. They ain't been through nothing. And DMX has been through it all. And if DMX started a church tomorrow, I'd be there tomorrow. Because at the end of the day, hey, man, I know he knows what people are going through. You know what I mean? He's touched hell. He know what it looks like. You know what I mean? And he has a story to tell. And and he falls down. He's not perfect. Never pretended to be. And he just wants to help lead people into a different path, man. So I'm not mad at DMX for what he's doing. And it was dope how he did it because we didn't know what we was going there for. And I sat there and I watched every minute of it. And the things he had to say was so insightful and so right, man. It's like, hey, man, God slowed the whole world down for a reason. What are we doing with this time that we have while we sitting here right now, man? You got to utilize it, man. Peace. Be still. Listen. Observe. Take it all in, man. So big shout out to you, DMX, man. Hopefully you do that on a regular basis because the flock is definitely here to hear you speak, my brother.
We are the Morning Hustle.